So, HubSpot has released another 99 updates. This month of January, there were 99 updates. We've narrowed it down to our top ones and features that you need to try, and we're going to tell you exactly why.
Welcome to Avidly Talks. I'll be very disappointed if there isn't a 99 updates and something that we come up with isn't one. It isn't the title of this podcast. Yeah, exactly. Well done. Got my reference. Cool.
The
Yeah.
HubSpot updated one. There you go.
The one with the hub.
That's the title. 99 problems, but a HubSpot update ain't one.
There you go. Job done. Job done. Who needs AI title generators? Anyway, 99 updates is a lot. Every month, bit of context what we're prattling on about. The partner team at HubSpot give us a roundup and breakdown of all the product updates that have happened in the past 30 days or the previous calendar month, probably, to be more specific.
And we know that you're busy, so we've narrowed down the list and picked out our favourites, which are going to have the biggest impact in our everyday work life.
Follow friend of the business Kyle Jepson on LinkedIn for his Monday briefing. He will give you the hot ones from that week. We just thought we'd try this quick bite-sized episode, and because there are so many, we've whittled it down to our favourite one each, and then one that we both really like, so we've ended up with 3. There's all sorts in there, 99 updates. I'm just going to look at some. Marketing Hub. View your form submissions from mobile on Android. You can... Say stop, Josie.
Stop.
Search phone and drop-down fields in the new forms editor. So on the front end, your form's easier to fill in. Completion rates will go up. Stop. Say stop.
Stop.
High priority and sequence tasks on your summary page. Oh, nice. So if you're a sales rep and you go into your summary page, the highest prioritized tasks and sequences will be put at the top. So easily access your high priority sequence tasks. Sales reps can now filter by time, by action taken, and this streamlines your task management and allows you to focus on your most important tasks and prospects.
There you go.
But AI in the background, thank you, I got there in the end.
Yep.
AI in the background is helping to sift that through you. So you talked about in a meeting earlier, Josie, how AI is just taking that cognitive workload off you. But there's cognitive workload and time saving there, because it's gone and found, hold on, Josie's waiting on you, don't forget her, message her first.
Yeah, and I think the AI updates in HubSpot doesn't require you to be a pro AI prompter user. Obviously, with Copilot you do, but
no. There's an update in there. No, remember, there's an update in there where Copilot is getting prompts to guide you. But explain what you meant.
Yeah, so what I meant was that many people set really high expectations of the outcome of AI and what they're going to get, and they think, well, it's easy to think that it's going to solve everything, give you everything, and give a perfect, solution, answer, whatever you want. But you as a user, it's all about the curating, so you have to know what you want from it. But the HubSpot AI updates are just doing so much work for you, and I feel like end of last year it wasn't really there. It was still very much AI of like ChatGPT, and you had to be quite familiar with prompting and using it.
And its skills and its limitations.
Yeah, exactly. And there's still obviously areas of Breeze and AI built-ins in HubSpot where you do have to prompt and know the limitations and what you can do with it. But I mean, Content Remix as well, like it has reached that level where the expectations of the outcome of AI, I feel like we're getting there.
True. Can we do one more say stop? Because I like it. I've got the slides on my second screen.
Yeah. Stop.
What a dull one. Improved. So this is CRM update. Improved property archive experience. Archive properties from index page views while keeping them accessible for better data organisation and visibility. The fact that I said that's boring says more about me. If you're managing a CRM, and
Yeah,
keeping it tidy, which our lovely colleague Amy is, that's a godsend.
yeah,
Admins can streamline workspaces by archiving properties. That actually helps us, the people using the CRM, because you don't
yeah,
have to wade through junk.
exactly. And if you're listening to this and you're in the Scandics, you're near Oslo by the end of March, we're co-hosting an event, or the Grow Summit, which will definitely help you get your CRM up to date and like fit.
Tell me more, Josephine.
So it's a
I'm going to
full-day
test you. What's the
event.
what's the theme of what's the event this year about?
The event this year on the Growth Summit is about how to better leverage your CRM data for growth in your business. So this event is for you, even if you're complete beginner in your CRM, you know nothing. Maybe you don't even work in your CRM daily, but you have colleagues or coworkers that work in the CRM that cleans it up for you. You can make better data-driven decisions and utilize and actually use the data that you have in the CRM. And if you go to Nordic Growth Summit, which is a full-day event, you'll get all the actionable tips and tools to actually do that in Q2, Q3, and Q4 for the rest of the year.
Where should people go to find out more?
NordicGrowthSummit.tech.
Nice. Right. Favourite updates from the 99 in January?
Yes.
Go. What's your number one?
My number one is one that I accidentally stumbled upon, and which
I like that when that happens in HubSpot.
Yeah.
Well, you got hold on, they've moved it. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, I didn't know it did that. It didn't do that when I last logged in.
Yeah, exactly. So now you can view activity summaries on records, and I was making a list. I wanted to check it manually because we wanted a segmented list, and I just wanted to double check that it was a good list. I'm not the most pro list builder. I'm learning still, so I wanted to double check that, and I went into the contact records or company records and I got an AI summary of last activity, who emailed who last, and when, did we last speak to someone at this company in 2023, or was it a few days ago? And that was just so helpful.
And it was just there.
Yeah, and actually, do you know what? I did it 2 weeks ago. It wasn't there. And then when I came back on Monday, I think on Friday, I did it. And then I came back to the rest on Monday, and it was there. So it was so noticeable for me, like the difference. Because I had to do that manually, check activities. And then when I came back on Monday and the update had been released, don't quote me, I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
it
know.
was actually released on a Monday. But yeah, I came back and it was the AI overview of recent activities. So handy, and again, taking off mental load of just a manual task. Actually, also, I think it's a good way to rely on the data, because when you do a manual check of last activity, you're only human.
Well, the other thing with the amount of information that company or contact record has.
Yeah, have to go through that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're spending time turning off. I don't want to see that bit of data. I don't want to see that, but the summary's just there, and it's saving you minutes per day. But if you've got a team of 50 people every day, saving hours per week, weeks per year, that adds up to just being more efficient. But
exactly. I think that function is essential and going to be very helpful for marketers and sales representatives and CRM specialists. I think this is going to be very useful.
And I think in case you're not used to the contact records or how HubSpot CRM works, is it's compiling and centralizing so much data that this is a simple summary with intelligence to pull out the bits that actually matter. It's not just the last 5 things in that record put into a box.
No, because that wouldn't have been very helpful. I would have been like AI overviews in Google,
Yeah, exactly.
Very relevant.
Yeah, cool. Shall I do mine?
Yes. Let's hear yours, Bob.
Shock horror, I'm on about Content Remix again. But what it is you can now use Content Remix, which is the tool that takes one piece of content and it can give you a first draft version of up to 10 different pieces of content, and they can be blog posts, landing pages, LinkedIn posts, images, podcasts it can make, ads. But now, the one bit that was missing to remix from your pillar piece of content or the hub to go and create the spokes, for some reason it didn't include email. I presume there's a tech reason of the format of HTML being pulled. I don't know. But now you can choose from an email. So we quite often end up communicating. So say Nordic Growth Limit you mentioned. Most often the starter piece of content when we're marketing that is your email that you send every week. So it just saves from having to copy and paste into a doc to then feed it in as a text prompt. It can now actually just select the email, and that means it'll pull in the images, it'll pull in all the email content for you, and then remix that into a LinkedIn post version that's optimized for LinkedIn thanks to the social agent. It'll come up with a Instagram copy, it'll come up with a blog post version. But I just think starting with the email is super common. So the fact that it wasn't in there before, this is a good relief.
Yeah, and I think it's going to help as well a lot with, obviously, the obvious reason is like repurposing content. But I think, like you say, if you start with an email and that's the main thing, but you want to mention it in different channels and in different formats as well. But that's not the main content, and the core of that content is the email. Then that's your starting point. Then you can repurpose it, get different like formats and put it on social, and then you can actually use your the rest of your creativity to then go on and and then what about my actual social post, and then start from there. So I feel like you start from, you can create content from the starting point of the do you know what I mean?
No idea what you're on about, but let's do the last one. Go on. Breeze Copilot now available in the HubSpot embed.
Yes. Breeze Copilot now available in the HubSpot embed. So if you have HubSpot embedded into Salesforce, Shopify, NetSuite, you can leverage Copilot in there.
Yes, exactly.
Directly
so you
in
can.
The tools, yeah.
Copilot is the HubSpot's ChatGPT assistant, the Google Gemini assistant inside HubSpot. So quite often I've been thinking about this since we saw this update, which is live globally. It's Pro and Enterprise tiers. Quite often a lot of our customers are doing their marketing and website or perhaps service tickets in HubSpot, but their sales team is in Salesforce. And their sales use CRM is in Salesforce, but their marketing use CRM and data and website and marketing assets are all in HubSpot. So there's always a big challenge of, the embedded habits of, I use Salesforce, I'm not learning another tool, and then they come to HubSpot and it's not just like Salesforce, they don't like it and they think it's rubbish, so then word gets around it's not very good and they don't use it. Well, now the only HubSpot tool they have to use is Copilot, because you can go and embed that to access your AI, use AI to access and perform data actions using your HubSpot data without having to leave Salesforce or NetSuite or Shopify or wherever you're used to working. So it'd be like us being able to pull Adobe Express right into the blog page of HubSpot. We don't need to go into that other tool, which I don't know why I'm mansplaining it to you. You know what it is and why it's good. But I thought that was a big step up, pulling over the Copilot agent into another tool via embed. I mean,
that is a game changer.
So
it
cool.
is. Yeah.
I don't know how we're doing for time, but we wanted to keep it quick and we've probably run over a little bit. Thanks, Josie. This was a new episode format. I like your idea for this, and I think maybe let us know if you enjoyed it and whether we should do this roundup again after the next product update in the middle of March.
Yes, and if you're on Spotify, please leave a comment.
Yes.
We're not strangers. I'll see them. I'll reply.
And leave us a 5-star review, hit follow, and if you have any queries, or let us know which format you like for this. Do you want us to go deeper on more tools, or do you want this quick roundup? Cheers, Josie.
Cheers.
Bye.
Hey, did you enjoy this episode? Then be sure to leave us a comment, a review, and hit that follow button. See you next episode.